This is Ocho TV's Blast from the Past.
Welcome back to Ocho TV's Blast from the Past. Today we're going to go over my first professional title fight. This one was against Doug Frey in the bantamweight division. So this one was a scrap, man. It was a 5-round fight. I believe we went into round 4. Lots of controversy at the end. So can't wait to show you guys this one. We weighed in at 135, which is bantamweight. I was 3-1, and he was 9-4 as a professional. Before this, he was 9-3, and he dropped a close fight, and he was on the verge of going to the UFC, I believe, and we had the same manager, and for some reason, it just made sense for us to fight. It was like, if I'm going to be something, then I got to be able to beat this guy if I'm going to make it to the UFC, and vice versa. He had to take me out if he wanted to be in the UFC, and I'm this young kid, 20 years old, wiry, coming off a big win against Quinn Kemp, and then he was a little bit older. I think he was 28 at the time, and he was 9-4. So fighting for the XKO bantamweight belt. Here we go. You see that big steel building in the back? That was it's called the Gym in Arlington, and back then there was no AC in the building. They had a bay door open. People would smoke cigarettes right outside the door. They had these big fans blowing the air, and it was just like blowing the smoke in the air. You see the bay door open. People would smoke right outside of there, and I believe this is near the summertime, so it was hot, muggy, hard to breathe in there, and it was a muggy environment. And we were the main event, so as the night builded up, you can feel the air starting to get thicker. Don Turner's the ref once again. Don Turner's been in the game for quite some time. Let's do this. Right off the bat, come out with a Superman punch. I used to do that just about every fight, and of course, it was about time somebody picked up on that, hit me with that right hand as soon as I lunged in. Right here, I'm going with a little knee shield, trying to stall the clinch position a little bit. Nice knee on the inside there. And I was real scrappy. I've always been super scrappy. Not a whole lot of technique, just like power moves, jump, Superman punch, head kick, spinning back elbow, and that one landed flush right on the jaw. I'm surprised he stood through that. And I go with that flying knee, nice knee to the head. Yeah, super aggressive start, man. Jab cross kick, caught him a little bit, tip of the cup right there. It wasn't too bad. And he's right back in action. Yeah, my future ex-wife was actually pregnant with my son at the time. So, I was supposed to go out there and get the job done quickly, but Doug Frey wasn't trying to give up in this fight. So, ended up being a freaking war. He's doing a really good job of stuffing my head and looking to take the back here. I'm just, holding on to that leg, trying to get my head out. There we go. And I'm down into half guard. Now I'm trying to clear that knee, pass into half guard, or pass into a side control. But he does a really good job of keeping that leg in there, keeping me in half guard. And he's continuing to stuff my head, try to work this guillotine. I should have just postured up and started throwing some bombs, but early in my career, I've come a long way. This was I was 20, so this was 11 years ago. Crazy, time flies. All right, here I should have just postured up and then threw some strikes. he had those butterflies. He's looking to sweep, to elevate and sweep. Now he should be sitting up here and looking to try and turn me one way or another. But this was a long time ago. The game has evolved immensely since then. Nice little elbows. Nice. Posting on the face and dropping that elbow. Good posture here. Bringing down blows. Nice. He uses his cage to get up. And then I stuff his takedown, and it's so slippery on that mat. See, those mats back then, it was like a vinyl canvas, and nowadays, especially in the UFC, they have it's more like absorbent. I'm not sure what they make it out of, but like if you bleed or you sweat, it just absorbs right in there. Back at XKO, it was not the same. It was extremely slippery, and as the fight went on, especially in this environment, it got much more slippery. But I want to push the action. I didn't want to take too much time to recover after the low blow. Never want to let them kind of get their wind, even if I'm tired. I feel like I could push through being tired a lot better than a lot of guys can. That was a solid body kick. That definitely hurt him. And then right to the nuts. And, I gotta give him some credit. Like, I thought it was intentional, and I was really pissed about that. But I threw that front kick, and my leg was lifted up, and he threw a roundhouse kick. So just bad timing, caught me right in the nuts, and that was a hard shot. See him riding in pain. Man, I don't know what to do with myself right here.
Ocho TV is brought to you in part by Hutchins Barbecue, where family feasts.
There's some guy in the crowd, he's heckling me. Come on, Superman. Come on, Superman. Hey, right back to work. Let's go. That's another Superman punch. Yeah, I should set that up a little better. I slip right here, ended up on my back. I used to be really comfortable off my back. I still am, but I don't like to stay there. I'd rather, get top position. But even when I'm on my back, I'm super comfortable, high guard. I got really flexible hips, swiveling one way or another, looking for an arm bar right here. Ooh, nice. Really close arm bar attempt, and he did a really good job of getting out of there. Nice little up kick. And that's round one. So I think it was a pretty close round, but I'd say I probably took that round, did more damage, more top control, and just overall, I think I controlled that round for the most part. Come out, wild uppercut cross. Again, I think I was drilling that one a lot. Nice jab, not bad. Right back to the head kick. Need more combos. He's trying to get his footing. It was already quite slippery in there. Got some pretty good head movement here. I'm throwing some hard shots. He's just barely missing. That was a nice knee. Good timing on that knee. That clipped me a little bit. Crowd liked that one though. Freeze up right here. This guillotine was tight. I had to give up position just to stay in the fight. On hammer fist, he's trying to pass my guard. It was a wild scramble right there. I look like I know what I'm doing. You know, I had only been training for, 2.5, 3 years at that point. If I was a white belt, possibly a blue belt. JD might have given me my blue belt after that win over Quinn Kempf. Super composed here on my back. Nice hammer fist. It made him get up. He didn't want much of that. Major slip, and then he slips. Oh. See, he was going to rush me right there, and then he slipped, and now it just gets a lot sloppier going forward. A lot of slips. Nice little elbow there. Boom. Yeah, nice blitz here. Should have stayed on him. I'm sure I was exhausted. Oh yeah, he was bleeding under his right eye, and I saw blood. I was like, when I see blood, I go into kill mode. A lot of times, just that technique will go out the door, and I'll just start throwing blows. Now this, I rushed in for this takedown kind of desperately, and that was tight, man. Most guys would have given up there. But somehow I just spun out. Boom, and then I hit that payback with that elbow. When I hit him with that elbow, blood splattered across the mat. You can see it there. It was freaking epic. I was like, I wish I could see that in slow-mo, just the blood splattering across the mat. It was pretty wild. Here, I just need posture and start throwing blows. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. See my corner right there. You got JD right in the corner. Carlos Moreno right there while I'm just bringing the violence. Throwing big bombs here. These are like thudding on the mat. Just like bam. I get a little bit overzealous here. JD's definitely amping me up, and I let him up kind of. Hey, credit to Doug Frey for surviving that. Spinning back fist, ended up in a guillotine attempt. That would have been pretty dope if I would have pulled that off. I'm throwing mean elbows here. Just trying to split him up a little bit more. He had a gnarly cut underneath his eye. Really, really great job of passing my guard there. He ends up in side control. And I'm just putting my hand on the tip of his elbow so he doesn't cut me. He's just coming down, but I'm trying to cover that tip of the elbow so it's not cutting me. And there's round 2.
Ocho TV is brought to you in part by Chandler Cabinets. Custom cabinets with class.